you, dude.
I'm not even getting the full song done. I'm muting it out there because this episode starts with Kaz whispering, "Fuck you, dude," and I'm not cutting that out. I will not cut that out. No, we don't have an intro video. As usual, we have a cold open. This is DKGWELP Podcast, episode 67. If you are watching this live and now getting annoyed by the audio file fucking up, you are aware that we just tried to start a whole podcast and then ended up getting on a tangent completely and talking shop and Twitch and everything else. But the conversation was great and awesome and sweet and usable and nice. So I actually decided midway through that we're just going to cut that separately and make it its own special little banana. And this will be sort of a loosey-goosey fucking actual episode because we burned the opening video and the other thing. Maybe I'll cut it into this. I don't know. And then the recording got...
it in because I want to complain about it.
Oh, oh, here we go. All right.
Go for it.
But yeah, we're...
No, you can keep...
No, it's cool. You go. You go. Just drive the car right through the home.
and then I'll get shot down and explode and won't deal any damage. Yeah, great.
Oh, Christ. Anyways, yeah, fucking podcast. Episode 67 Point Fizzle. Super fun time, Bananas Town. We have Bryce and Nikon here.
Hi.
I'm not good at pretending that we didn't just talk for the past 2 hours. It's so weird.
We definitely just did.
I was gonna try to pretend it, but I realized that I'm like, there's no way I could do that without stopping for a moment. But whatever though. So we're gonna try not to get off on a tangent this time. So this time I won't ask Bryce what he's done this week, and because that's literally where it started. I was like scrolling through my news stories.
What have you been up to? Nikon, please tell me what you've been doing.
What have I been up to? I've been playing PUBG.
No!
And there's plenty of videos of the shit that happens in PUBG.
PUBG's a great game. It's all we did this whole week.
Cut to that video right now.
I'm not cutting to a video.
No one's editing this, Kaz.
Tony.
It's in the
Tony,
fucking chat, dude.
Oh, we have a clip.
I'm running him over.
You're dead, Oh, this.
Nikon the driver. Here it comes, boys.
You're gonna make your car explode.
Take him with you.
Well, it's all up to Kaz.
And then Kaz's shining moment.
I should have how Kaz plays the game instead of doing that. Oh my god.
Kaz is in the blue.
No!
That's how it goes.
Not like this. Not like this, dude. Not like this.
That's why I wanted to car it because I knew the blue was coming.
He didn't take anybody out with him.
No.
He just got caught so bad.
That's what we've been doing during the week. If you haven't noticed, by every episode through the week.
9 men across that field, and all I had was a bolt action sniper rifle.
Fucking iron sights, bolt action.
So I laid on the ground and reloaded.
Nikon made it up to us. He got our first squad win.
Didn't happen on stream, doesn't count.
Hey, all of mine have been off stream.
My immersion,
I haven't won on stream yet, only till recently have I been able to fucking play the game and stream it.
So do you only play in squad mode or do you do solo? Because from what I've seen, solo gets you more coins.
Yes, solo's a little easier, and in my opinion,
solo's easier.
For me, it is. I think I have a good experience 1v1 mindset games because a lot of PUBG is mind games with other players.
Curly, everybody.
But yeah, when you play with a squad, it's you and you know the other two guys who are
people running across the field
who are just looting while you're trying to kill the other squad and. But then I can deal with one or two people, but then there's like the third raptor you forgot about in the hills, and then there's the fourth raptor, and you're like, shit.
Yeah. Right. And if you're camping a house, it's much easier for 3 people to coordinate a taking of a house than it is one person.
The reason why we've been talking so much about squads though, Bryce, is because we collectively, me and Kaz have, Kaz has won the duo, I won a solo, and I just hadn't had a squad win yet. And I think all of us hadn't had a squad win yet.
Me.
Yeah, it took us having a Nikon. He finally his mom bought him a Slurpee. He's a little ripped on
I had
sugar.
some Five Guys earlier in the day. I was pumped.
It's glorious. But yeah, anyways, that's what we were doing. So anyways, on to the news. I'm not letting it get derailed.
dkgWELP. Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Curly's news bag.
Y'all hear?
Oop, nope, not yet.
I got a new player because my Winamp broke and I don't know how to use it correctly. Thank you, Windows 10.
Winamp either. Got that same problem.
Winamp, I'm not even, and I have to bring this up because I'm so mad at it. I fucking have been loving Winamp since it used to whip the llama's ass in the 90s. Okay.
It's great. We use it in our setup too. We still use Winamp.
I
It's
can't.
fast and
I've tried to figure out every reason why, but it will, at maximum everything, plays audio 90% lower than the rest of my computer.
weird.
I have tried changing outputs. I've tried fucking reinstall. I've tried everything. I don't understand what's wrong with it. It's broken. It's broken. But I'm using Fubar now because I'm that guy.
I'm sorry, what? Fubu?
Yeah, no Fubar is.
Am I
the
allowed to,
text
Kaz?
line.
Say Fubu? The fuck?
Anyways, you got a news story, Kaz?
I do have a news stories. So this first one, I apologize, it's on Mashable, but so there was a tennis match somewhere in the world, and people were having sex during it loudly.
I believe it was in Sarasota.
Wait, doesn't tennis just sound like sex anyways?
Yeah,
Apparently, it was so loud they had to stop the game. Is that right, Kaz?
something like that. So like,
Or they
Bitch,
delayed
you have,
the
it was
game?
you
so
have to
loud
be
that
yelling.
so the progression is initially they thought it was some like you kind of hear these loud noises and they thought it was somebody's phone and they just thought that person was being an asshole.
Oh,
Then as it progresses, it's like, yo, somebody's banging, and like they try to kind of push through because it's like, all right, whatever. But then it's so loud that it's just distracting, and like even the commentator is like, "The fuck are they doing? That's that loud." And like one of the players is just like, "Yo, it ain't that good. Just stop. Like, fuck off."
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's a whole video.
Yeah. The one of the commentators quoted
Is
the
it
Deadspin.
playable?
So you don't want to
No.
disrupt that at all. But then when the players
One
are
on
paused,
Mashable's broken.
the crowd can't contain themselves. You just have to explain what's happening. It's a basic part of the play-by-play job. Describe what's happening. So I try.
Oh, that's
But
amazing.
yeah, it looks like this link is gone.
I would just try to like out loud them, like, because the tennis players are all you hear during a tennis match. You just the huh, huh,
Mhm.
huh.
Oh, they took the video down. What a
Yeah,
But
guess.
I think I found another video.
Oh,
There you go.
I don't want to click this anymore. I don't know what I don't trust.
On YouTube.
oh, this is it. No, it's it. It's it. It's it.
wait for it.
They
Love
thought
the
it was a
team.
phone at first.
Has steel phone in a deficit situation.
And like to set the scene, this is not like the world. The World Open.
Oh,
This is-
gotcha. Yeah.
There's like 5 people in that crowd.
Well, that is the most bizarre situation.
All
I don't know how
right.
to put this, folks, but somebody's phone going off in the stands.
He hit the ball towards where the sound is coming from.
Yeah.
And it
I
was
get
an
it.
adult video.
All right. I don't care enough. But yeah. Fuck.
You fucked. You missed the best parts of it. Now I don't know where it is now.
All right. Cool. Sweet. I'm not gonna play the fucking 8-minute video.
That was a very small recreational court.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes
where
sense. Yeah. Where all the
that actually-
acoustics are pretty. That's awesome. Makes more
You
sense.
get someone real oiled up in that locker room. You could be heard on the
I'm
clay.
just trying. I'm like, because I'm not a loud person myself. I'm just trying to think of what gets you to that point where you're gonna be just fucking screaming like that. But Well done. Well done all around. Well done.
The end of the video, they're just like, well, that wasn't a phone. Apparently, that was the apartment across the way.
It wasn't even in the bill. It was. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. Well done. Well
Curtis,
done.
like,
So, there you go.
I would believe it was on someone's phone at first, right? Like
Like
people
someone's
do that.
watching porn.
Yeah, no, that's what they thought. They just
Yeah.
thought,
Whatever.
like,
Yeah. Wow.
So
Nick says it
They
was
thought
on the
somebody
other
was
side of the
chilling.
lake.
Jesus.
that water carried.
That's
Gotta
a lot
carry
for-
the water, man.
so speaking of
Yeah,
sperm,
what are we playing fucking winning putt again?
God damn
When
it.
are we gonna put out a winning putt video? Because we still haven't done that.
No one
We've
wants
played
it. Nobody
We've
wants
played
any
it,
of that.
We've quit it. We've gone back for like 1 or 2 games and quit it again. And Puck is still playing.
So in science news, scientists have developed a way, or they're developing a way, to use sperm as a delivery mechanism for medication.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's badass. It's more of a badass than actually funny. They develop. So the idea is that
I don't think you can put those on every sperm.
Yeah.
no,
This diagram is
I don't
of a
think you can
box
put
going
a
on.
ear on
A,
every sperm.
it's honestly because the thing is the sperms are they're using this for deliver cancer medication directly to a cancerous tumor inside of like a woman's fallopian tube. So sperm are already naturally good at doing what they do there, but they needed to be steered. So they developed these fucking helmets that the sperms fly into.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, no, they fucking float
I mean,
into it, and
you
then they
could,
can
it
control
would
it
just be-
externally.
so incredibly complicated or expensive to like.
John,
When does it? Hold on. Wait. Like
So
when
the-
do they put it
So-
on?
They
wait,
sperm,
hold on,
because sperm
let me-
only have-
Let's
Okay,
let's
hold
let's act this out,
Said
right?
the
So you go.
sperm swims into it. So they
the
put all
sperm
these
cells
helmets out.
swim into the very tiny helmet coated with iron that would
Right.
adhere to its head, and then they're able to be steered around using an external magnet. Then at that point, when they crash into the thing that they're steered into, which is the tumor, the sperm has nowhere to go but forward and through, and so it burrows into the tumor and releases all the bananas
I just
into the.
I want to play this out now, where you're just like, so John,
This is
Yeah,
someone.
Mike.
This is someone's trifold that they had to put up in
gonna-
front of other scientists.
I'm gonna inject your ball sack with tiny
With a
iron
bunch of
coat.
helmets.
No. So my favorite.
And you're gonna save the world, John. You're gonna
One uterine
gonna
tumor at a
fucking-
time.
The researchers tested this idea using bull sperm on a tiny track in their lab. I just want you to picture that existed. But they're able to do it. They're able to
Why are they
successfully.
steer- if the whole point of using
Okay,
sperm
so-
though is that they are naturally going to, I guess, go into the vaginal canal.
Uh-huh.
Like, why do they need to steer them?
Well, they have to because
Because
otherwise
that
they
they
just
don't
their
go further than
randomness
they're
they just
supposed
float
Instead of
around.
going to the tumor, they would normally go to the egg, so they
Yeah.
have to be steered to a tumor.
Okay.
But so
So then why? Oh,
my favorite part is this last bit, which is they've thought of the problems. There are many hurdles to overcome, such as technique to actually use them in humans. First and
Okay.
foremost, preventing accidental pregnancies.
probably a
Problem.
big one.
Problem. There's also the issue of what happens to the abandoned helmets. There would be thousands
That's
left
a lot of
behind.
iron. That's a lot
Uh,
of iron in your. Yeah.
and then there's the
You
problem.
Just, you just
and then
can't
there's
let
the
it out.
of obtaining
You
the
couldn't
sperm.
even
No.
control the sperm.
No. Kaz, stop.
You just piss it out. You know, you ever eaten a bag of
Kaz,
sunflower
I'm sorry.
seeds?
Did you?
Ho-
Kaz,
you
No,
ever-
we're not having
hold
this
on.
conversation, Kaz.
Kaz,
Hold on, you
None
ever
of your
you ever
um,
Kaz
you ever eat a
explains
bag of
women bodies.
sunflower
Let's go.
seeds, like, and you have those couple times where you kind of get lazy and you just chew the whole sunflower seed.
Kaz,
It's gonna come out.
Kaz,
No
Yeah,
one's
It's
gonna.
come out.
Kaz,
It'll be a
Also,
little
Curtis
bit,
brings up
Kaz.
a little bit
Curtis
violent.
brings up a decent point. How
A
many
little bit
sperm
violent.
equals an effective dose against tumors?
Hey, you know what? It's
Kaz,
fucking the
Kaz,
future.
I don't
Okay.
know if you know.
I don't
Look.
think Kaz knows anatomy
don't-
and how things work.
No,
So we're just
I
gonna move on.
You just flush them out, all right? You get a hose up there. Actually,
Oh,
you know what?
Kaz.
What
Oh,
you do is
sweetie.
you make a metal
Oh.
rod in the shape of a penis because there was already one there anyway. You just insert that and you just pull them back out.
A
He's-
metal penis.
He's single, everybody. If you
How even?
if you're,
Kaz, sweaty,
if you're
no.
looking for
Hold on, I'm not single because of my biology knowledge. All right, I just want to put that out there.
It's anatomy knowledge.
definitely not helping your application there.
Mostly single because I'm not an
Hey,
adult.
baby, you want to pee it out after I'm done? Is that,
Yo,
is that
some
how you?
people are
Is that what
actually
you-
into that.
just
That's kind of that's
pee it
actually a
out.
fetish. Just so you know, it's actually.
Well,
Please tell me the next story, please.
okay. I was letting Kaz get on to the next one.
Fuck, dude. I don't know what's gonna follow that up.
So we go from helmets for
Wanna
sperm
just-
to what, Kaz?
I just want to leave now. So
Oh
you-
God, Kaz, no.
we've all been to IKEA, right?
Sure.
Oh.
I have. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
tell
know-
me about IKEA.
You know those fucking tote bags at IKEA that you could use to shop around with, and they'll fucking let you take it for like $1?
Like
Well,
a glorified trash bag.
allegedly- Yeah, glorified trash bag. So allegedly,
Oh Jesus,
this-
you stole one. Jesus, he stole one. Bryce
They're
has
great
one.
for bringing sodas into them.
Yeah. So you could just go to IKEA, get one of those, right?
Yeah, they're
But
like
allegedly-
$5 maybe.
What the?
But it's and here it says 99 cents, so you got robbed.
It's California.
Fuck you. Maybe
Yeah.
it was 99 cents. I don't know. It's a big bag. I would.
But
Yeah.
if you're a high-end fashion brand, you put a zipper on that, you remove the IKEA, and you just make it a nice leather. You could charge $2,000
Wait, make it leather?
or pleather is what this is.
The whole thing? But it's
Leather.
it's
It's like a
but-
pleather.
That's like yarn plastic.
but you've taken the whole like this is made out of like tarp.
No, wait.
actual tarp. Like
No,
it's
it's
made out
still
of
like
glaze.
shitty material too. I thought it was leather, dude. It's not even fucking leather. Fuck them.
but,
And they
but what you,
they charge $2,145 for this bag.
okay,
That
so
just
here's okay.
basically is an IKEA tote bag.
But it's
It's all
not.
about
You've
name
changed
brand. Kaz.
everything about it.
What is?
The only thing is that it has two straps. It has a short strap and a long strap.
It looks the exact
Everything
same
else
to
is
me.
Different.
Blue and it looks similar.
Don't
The
you tell me
difference
what
is
my
one's
eyes
made out
can
of
see and not
plastic
see,
and
Bryce.
one's made out of leather. That's the only difference.
But they changed every part about it.
Nah, that's the same
One's
thing.
made out of recycled plastic
Oh
and
my
one's
God.
made out of leather. Basically the same thing.
The IKEA
And-
ones do
and-
look better though.
The IKEA one, some of the IKEA ones do have the short strap and the long strap as well.
Yeah. No, they all do.
Yeah. So is
I
this
don't.
bag.
I don't want to get even mad at all about the fact that there's such thing as a $2,000 bag. You can suck it.
I mean, I paid like $200 for my camera bag.
My
But that has a purpose.
my vehicle I've owned for
Yeah,
fucking
purses
4
don't have any
years
purpose.
at this point cost $2,000.
I probably spent
If you can't drive that bag around, you better not be paying $2,000 on it.
$2,000 on fucking League of Legends skins.
Oh.
No, you have not.
No, I
Single
haven't.
ladies.
I haven't spent that much.
Yeah, no, that's Nikon's bag. I bought a bunch of Hearthstone cards, and I don't even play Hearthstone anymore.
No, you keep calling. I can tell because you call it Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
I need you guys to play Theater of the Mind right now.
Okay.
I'm going to describe a gentleman who is now in Pennsylvania custody. And you're going to just think about
just lose a light.
just think about what he looks like to you. This gentleman has been booked on the fact that he was they found a human brain under his house, or the steps to his house. The landlady found as
The
she
crawl
was
space?
cleaning. Just like imagine like a porch patio, like stairs up to it, like underneath that little
The crawl
area.
space, like
Yeah.
the
Sure.
yeah.
Uh,
A brain.
a
Okay.
human
It
brain.
happens, right? It happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find brains. Sorry.
It was covered in embalming fluid, so it was preserved, which he was using. It was a bowl, basically a bowl with a brain in it.
Your
and
brain
Well,
bowl.
hold on, you didn't
Everybody's
say
got a
anything
brain
about a
bowl.
bowl.
He was using I think of the Mystery Science Theater brain guy with the bowl in this fucking brain, and it's got like blue sauce in it.
A real Krang.
He was using the
obvious.
formaldehyde to coat his weed before smoking it, so he could get super high off that.
Yep.
Oh.
So yeah.
But he didn't. You know what that means? That means he stole the brain from a laboratory.
Yeah, they did discover that the brain, in fact, was real and most likely was stolen from an area that had them for teaching specimens, according to what was said. So you have this man's identity in your head.
Okay.
This here he is.
Ooh, that's right.
That's about how I pictured it.
That's him. That is him, officers.
Bing, bing,
Yes.
bing, 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 bing. Yeah, that man.
He looks like a skinny curly.
So when you find that guy smoking weed next to his bowl of brains, what the fuck? I have no idea.
Okay. You can get formaldehyde.
Oh, his aunt found it. Yeah, contacted detectives on June 21st after finding a human brain in a department store bag it was in a bowl in a department store bag under the porch while he was they were cleaning it.
Did you say contacted defectives?
Detectives. Not
So,
okay.
but you can just go get formaldehyde. If you can get a brain, you can get formaldehyde.
Yeah.
This is why you don't smoke
In
weed,
fact-
kids.
Take it out, get a scoop, get it like a cup, you got a bowl, just get a container, Ziploc baggie it up. It's already there in the brain juice. You don't need to take the brain. There are smarter. I mean, if you're the type of person who is like smoking formaldehyde, you haven't thought any of this out.
To be honest, we don't actually know what he was doing because the whole idea of him using the formaldehyde on the weed as the reason why he had the brain is what he told the court. So who knows?
But I would
what
believe
he-
it. Here's the thing: is I would believe it.
Right, I mean, yeah. Wait, who? But why? What would you make that
People
up for?
definitely do.
But they're like,
things
yo,
with
why'd you get the
formaldehyde,
brain? And he's like, I needed to coat my weed in formaldehyde. And they're like, hold on, but still, what? Like, why would you offer that information now? Like, what are you doing, buddy? Also, just so you and your friends and family can have nightmares, here he is once again. Your best
Wait,
friend.
Looks like
And
the
you know
front
what?
man for Imagine Dragons.
This is
Let's get a comparison up.
He doesn't actually.
Oh.
It was just
Formaldehyde
a
is
funny
a
thing to say.
carcinogen and mutagen. Formaldehyde is corrosive and in contact can severely irritate and burn the skin. Exposure can irritate the nose, mouth, and throat. Inhaling formaldehyde
And
can irritate
brain.
the lungs. Formaldehyde is a flammable gas or solution and a dangerous fire hazard. He wasn't smoking this stuff. He wouldn't have been smoking this stuff.
There are definitely people who lay shit with shit
Yeah.
like that.
Formaldehyde is a carcinogen in humans. There may be no safe level of exposure.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Don't Snopes my stories in the show.
No, I'm sorry. I always no. I always.
That's glorious. Kaz.
What up, baby? Let's see. You had brain shit. I had bag shit. So this one is just stupidity. Allegedly, somebody in Australia.
Late.
Huh?
Nothing. Go.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So
Allegedly.
allegedly, someone in
Maybe?
Australia at their kind of top end newspaper decided to write an article about the internet. And one of the
As you
big
do.
things,
A lot of stuff
What are
happening
the-
on the internet every other day.
Internet's
one of the big things they came across in their investigation is that there are pornographic images out there.
Oh no.
What?
Who do you call? Can I call someone about that?
And nobody's doing anything.
Who's in
about
charge of the
this.
internet?
It's like, So it's mostly Gizmodo shitting on these people, but so they were doing this thing of like looking at internet trends and shit like that, and they kind of found out that like I don't know what rock they've been under, but like if you type tits into fucking Twitter, you can find pictures of fucking boobs, you know, like, or just hashtag NSFW. You could find pictures of tits and probably Brian or Justin.
And,
so like
and Brian and Justin's tits.
Yeah.
But okay, wait. So like short of Facebook, because I think Facebook probably cracks down on this stuff, like every website is porn is an avenue for porn. 85% of what I use.
They crack down on that shit on Twitch.
Sure. Right. It's only bikinis. It's only safe for work.
I'll wear a spaghetti strap.
I only use Tumblr for porn. But it's like there are plenty of people who don't. It's actually a very good platform for doing that, for finding porn. But we good? All right. Did I blow your minds? It's perfect for it.
No, I know. I've had some people send me links before. I'm just I can't laugh and be sick at the same time.
Badweave's like, you know this is being recorded, right?
Yeah.
This is not the first time I've talked about this either. Like, Tumblr is great for porn.
Yeah.
People tag stuff that follows a decent recommendation. And
that is a lot of clicking.
No, not really.
They have an alright mobile app. And
see, here's because the other thing is like people share other people's shit. So like you're looking at one person's fucking Tumblr blog about, you know.
I'm not mad. I'm concerned I'm doing it wrong.
Stuffing shit in their asshole, and they link to somebody else who fucking like.
We got videos and shit on the Tumblr site.
Yeah, but then the problem,
I don't do a lot of videos. I do a lot of photos. So
yeah, because the problem you run into with the videos on Tumblr is sometimes they'll get taken down. But that's why you have sites like Arrow share now. Like not Euro, but like Arrow, like, you know, like the anime Arrow. And then you just be like, "Yo, I want to see that video," and then they send you a link.
Now Carl's asking
they personally send you a link.
We have a Tumblr. We just don't do anything with it because no one. I don't know how to use
it's really popular.
So wait,
porn.
like Kaz, you email these people, and you're like, "I want a link."
Whoa, leave my name out of it.
I was gonna say, like, it just seems like such an effort to go through to, but I guess not.
If you really feel with somebody's content, you just like, link me your Arrow share.
You know what? I love that porn is like going to like not getting more personal, but being like, I don't know. You're just not like, people are actually like following porn stars versus just the shotgun effect of being like, them tits on the screen. I gotta do my business to whatever.
Well,
you talked about this on Night Attack the two weeks ago, I think, about a woman on YouTube who was like, "Hey, if I get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I will put out a sex tape on a sex tape website." And it's like, most people would just be a porn star at that point. Like, it's a weird normal. So like, it's fine. Like, sex tape is fine. Do you? But like, it's a normalization of that.
Yeah.
Because like, there's a weird disconnect, right? Because like, I know of a couple of people who do live streaming on like the live streaming porn websites, right?
And those are
that's
well, like I just talking about
to lead people astray.
Well, just talking about honestly personal preferences. To be honest, and not to get too in depth with it, but like, I treat, and I'm now kind of just realizing this. I treat porn a little bit like I treat any other content I consume. Like, if I find something I, like, say for instance, enjoy, I actually try to seek out more shit by said actors and people.
Yep.
Like, and not in even like a weird way. I'm actually like interested in being like, oh shit, like they're doing this stuff, and I like the way they shoot or whatever. And I've always strived to actually strayed away from any of the the more overly produced stuff. Like I more enjoy almost the fucking Twitch style shit where there's like they have a community, you know, and I actually enjoy that.
Just head over to Chatterbait.
But like
Keyboard on head warriors.
But like, what's the good place? Pornhub. Like they have like a whole little place where you can start your little career, and you got, your little blog posts next to your videos, and like you get to know the people. It's like
that's what I'm saying. I've literally seen like the people who are like, all right, I'm done live streaming me jerking off for tonight. Head over to my Twitch channel. I'm gonna play.
I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. Like absolutely.
So
cool. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, so what's the last thing you want to find in your hash browns?
A rat.
Formaldehyde.
This is not a good way to pose this because it's not actually the last thing you want to find in your hash browns.
Cigarette.
All I know is there's a whole bunch of hash browns that were recalled.
A tampon.
Rusty nails.
Food
and Drug Administration had to a whole bunch of sperm helmets.
Just all over my ass.
Flush them out. Just flush them out.
Flush them, filter them, put them in the potatoes.
Know how you just sometimes eat the whole.
You know how you just like blind eat in the dark some hash brown? Like just make sure you wash it out. You flush it out.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why I picked this story.
And flush it out.
But
it's like sunflower seeds, dude. They're gonna scratch on the way out, but they're gonna come out.
I just don't know how you really fuck this up unless you're genuinely just out there, like with an autonomous vehicle, scooping up potatoes and then turning them into food and then putting them in the bag. Because this company had a whole bunch of their 2-pound bags of hash browns recalled thanks to the Food and Drug Administration finding shit tons of golf balls in there.
Good.
Golf balls.
Yeah, well, ground up golf balls. I'm assuming what happened was there a bunch of golf balls hit into the potato field, and then the machines just ground them up with the potatoes, and no one noticed.
Yeah, probably.
You got potato salad and a hole in one. When you come to Arby's.
Extraneous golf ball materials.
A little bit of slice on the driving range just lands in the potato fields.
Despite our stringent supply standards, we may have inadvertently harvested a shit ton of golf balls with our potatoes.
One of those pristine potato farm adjacent golf course communities.
Shit, we forgot that our potato fields are also on a driving range.
I mean, because if you're at the point you're at the point where you're missing potatoes or you're missing golf balls in your potato, there could be anything. Oh, Jesus Christ. Autoplay middle pop-up ad.
This is fascinating because there are systems in place to check for like abnormalities.
Well, I mean,
one wasn't there that day.
No, but it probably means that golf balls are of a similar density to potatoes on some level.
Well, because
Juan worked so hard, he's never seen a golf ball in his life.
I'm thinking though,
he's weird white golf ball. That was a very weird accent.
Indian Juan who works on the potato field.
I'm very sorry.
Holy shit!
This
it was
is hour
Bryce
3
that
of
did
podcasts. Can I get a little bit of slack, please?
Oh my god!
All right.
But so I know that there's like cool computer shit that can find like trace amounts of blah 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 in the complex fucking whatever. But the one ingredient you have to scan for that it is or is not on hash browns is potato. Like it's not like
there's no but they don't. There's no ray gun that checks.
I'm sure there's some kind of IR fucking output that potatoes.
I bet it uses the density of.
No, here's what happens: is they check for the white, right? Because they send them through a machine that just peels them, and then it's like, if it's white, it must be right.
But But the inside of a golf ball, because these are ground up and cracked, like a golf ball is multicolored inside.
I actually don't know. I'm lying to you. I have no fucking idea.
Don't eat hash browns.
They fucked up, dude. They fucked up.
I think what they need to do is go with the same argument that a company did for having horse in their ground meat, and that was,
you're welcome.
No, I didn't test for horse, but I didn't test for dog or cat either.
Yeah. Well, my point being is if you're missing the golf balls in your potatoes, you could be missing anything. There could be a bike in there. There could be a fucking cat. There could be anything that's in there. Anything that accidentally old Johnny snores a lot, took a nap in the potato
there's a
field.
Huffy in my frozen taters.
Fuck, I was gonna make that joke.
A fucking the missing 747 Malaysia flight is in there. A fucking
Sure, that's there. They
Wow.
found him.
Wow, bro.
turns out
Wow.
it hid in a potato field when the Terminator came.
Fucking too soon, dude.
Did they ever find those
2
guys?
years ago.
Did they
I
ever-
don't believe that.
Oh
they did.
fuck! Sorry, everyone. That
Oops.
yeah, the old Auntie Margaret's gonna come back at some point, I guess. Speaking of Terminator, the Russians have a robot.
I'm sorry.
The Russians, maybe these Russians, I don't even know. Yep, probably Russians. This company,
Could
they're
also be the Lebanese.
they have they're it's because I thought this was dumb. I was like, oh, a robot can shoot guns. Yeah, you just fucking tell a program to shoot with a fucking turret and it goes wherever you shoot it. No, this is an AI robot that can pick up handguns and fire them at targets.
It's the Iron Giant. We are 5 years away from Iron Gianting, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
This guy is like fucking. Oh, nope, he's over here.
Is this the opening video to the A-Team? What the
This
fuck is
motherfucker.
going on?
Look at this motherfucker. Blow, blow. And all
Fucking
They
the
had to
RoboCop.
make it look evil. Goddamn Russians have no taste. They made it look evil.
Why couldn't they make it look like Johnny 5?
because it's got guns.
Yo, what are we watching, Johnny?
All
Yo,
the
I want to watch Short Circuit so badly.
and you know where he's going
No,
first?
disassemble.
They're building
Go
him right now.
disassemble.
They're
I'll
just
pop a cap in that ass.
they're shooting this thing into space. That's what they're doing with it.
Yeah, fucking
No, it's modern
extra-
warfare. Y'all,
extraterrestrial, fucking extra gun. I
We're-
didn't have a joke for
we're
that
in
one.
COD blobs. It's infinite warfare now.
Yeah.
Yo, in near future, no more. Oh shit.
They're
Yeah, I was gonna
basically
say,
it's going to it's the intent is it for it to solo man one of the Russian space stations.
And
they
also, like, drive by Argentina.
need guns to shoot targets if it's gonna solo man.
That's what I'm saying is you're gonna get up there and you're gonna
What?
be like, oh yeah,
There's
I'm
no purpose of that.
So
doing a
what
delivery to the
happens
Russian
when
space
somebody
station.
tries to fucking enter your satellite is you now have this fucking badass robot who's gonna pull out 2 9mm
Yeah.
and be like, if he
if
dies,
if he holds it
dies.
sideways,
This is a stick up. Open the airlock door.
No, that space station is gonna
You
be doing
can't kill me.
drive-bys of other
I don't
space
breathe air. Firing
That's
guns in
basically
space.
what-
bitch.
past other things.
The U.S. part of the ISS just gets a message. We have robots now. He brought the guns.
He's open your bay. He's
These are robot Russians too.
what's the
Obviously.
what's Houston? Yeah, like Houston. There's a Russian robot on the outside of the ISS. Yeah, no, and he's got guns. Yeah, you heard about this? Did anyone sanction this?
Hey, you guys see this? You hear about this?
Did you? What do you? We don't. I've checked the books.
Let him in.
There's not a protocol for robot with guns.
No, we're not just Iron Gianting. We're also Twilight Zoning. We're Iron Zoning. We're Twilight Roach Gianting. Oh, ooh, this is. I'm usually not a scientific alarmist because I produce a science show all about the future and not being scared.
But
of the
I'm
future and
actually
trusting
scared of
humanity.
this.
This is one on top of a pile of things that has grown up in very recent history of very scary.
Well, because I honestly, I'm at the very most, I'm like, yeah, you built a machine that has turrets on it. That's what I was like, whatever, no big deal. Everyone's already been
Sure.
able to do that. But like, I'm just thinking of the concept of like a robot, like there's a gun on the table, and then the robot looks at me, and I look at the robot, and then we both go for the gun. Like that's the terrifying part, you know? Like, Fuck
As
that.
far as I know,
I said
we don't
no
have the best,
disassemble.
we don't have the best concept of AI or working AI yet to do.
Did you
things
not
like-
see? Did you not see that YouTube
Elon Musk.
video I posted earlier today in Discord?
Probably not.
Well, I feel like we're like the
a
next. The
fucking-
next up is Russians build robot to play PUBG, and
Yeah.
It's a fucking. There's a YouTube channel
GG
that
easy.
I'm pretty sure it's not actually AI, but there's a YouTube channel that is like
Oh, I did see that.
uses yeah
I did fucking see that.
yeah.
Get good, Scrubski.
We
Don't
have,
bring that up, Puck.
going to
we have
Lapovka.
Hatsune Miku for fucking YouTubers now. It's a
Yeah,
fucking.
like, and it's so silly. Like, it's a Hatsune Miku type character, and she plays video games, and she does vlogs, and
But is that any different than someone using FaceRig or Hatsune Miku or the fucking gorillas? Like,
no,
They're
it's
saying
not.
It's completely AI though.
But
they're
it's
saying-
clearly not.
They're
But-
saying it is.
You know,
like it's
I mean,
managing its own accounts or
it's
something.
just yeah, like, well, no. Well, it's a whole show of a show of a show of a show, right? Like, but it's just it's kind of the realm we're heading down because that's what we've been told the future is supposed to be. You know.
I mean,
is
we've
a
been
bunch of
told
like
that we would
Buster
have,
friendlies,
like,
Buster
fucking
Smiley.
flying cars by now, like 5 years ago.
Cool, it's game time.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's PUBG time.
No,
Oh,
I
different
didn't.
type of
I
game.
didn't even play the.
Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Curly's news bag.
Nope, wrong. Nope, not segment.
No, I didn't play that earlier.
You did. But
did.
you played you went into the next one, so you went back, and it looks like you didn't play it, but you definitely did.
you might be right. All right,
Maybe you did.
Absolutely
Tony,
right.
edit this
Hit
in
me with that.
post.
Fucking good show. Good show.
Oh yay!
It's game time
Hell yes.
with Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
67 episodes in. We still don't know what our bumpers do. It's cool.
It's a new audio player. I'm not used to it. Okay, it's also
It's-
playing
how many
really
times have
loud.
you said that?
With
How many
Winamp.
fucking times have you said that?
No, but now it's not. No, I mean, but now it
It's
plays
the
at normal.
new obscure media player, Fubar.
Fucking get out of my house. Get out of my house right now. Closing these other news stories that are terrible. Anywho, yeah, we're gonna play a little game I like to call Gandhi or Jolie.
What?
Yep, you heard it here first, guys.
Is this a real
Right.
NPR game?
Gandhi or
This is
Jolie?
genuinely an NPR game. This is basically, let me verify.
We're gonna see a photo.
I'm gonna give no. This isn't. This isn't horse or what? Carrie Fisher? What? No, that's terrible. No, wrong name.
Jesus.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Ah, that's horrible.
Christ.
Doesn't make
It
it
is
any better.
Gandhi or a
Cut
child
it.
that
Cut
ends-
this out.
Cut it
Tony,
out.
cut it
Cut it out. Dump button. Someone press the dump button. I'm sorry.
Play the bumper again.
She just died. It's horrible.
Looks like we're gonna have to do it today.
All right. Anyways, this is exactly what it sounds like. I'm going to give you a quote, and you are going to tell me was it said by the Nobel Peace Prize winning Mahatma Gandhi, or actress and star of Laura Croft, Angelina Jolie.
Whoa, hold on. How you gonna come on this show and say
On my own
That-
show? How am I going to come on my own show?
how you gonna of all shows to come on to and introduce Angelina Jolie and say the movie that she starred in
Yup.
was the fucking Tomb Raider
Especially
And
with
not-
me on it. Especially
and
with
not-
me on this show.
and not say hackers with as many times.
Did she win an
as
Academy
we as
Award
a
for that?
group of who gives a fuck? It's hackers, dude. Half of our channel and fucking friendship and fucking those times that we shared together, hackers was on.
It was a good time. We had a great movie night.
We need to watch hackers and play
We
PUBG at
haven't
the same
watched it in
time
like 4 months. We need to watch it again.
We don't rewatch shit here. All right.
while,
Anyways,
while playing PUBG.
as per usual, for those
Okay.
that don't know, though, name is your buzzer. So I will read the quote and you yell your name out, and that is the buzzing in. Chat, please, if you can,
You
be
have
so
to say
kindly.
the whole name.
I can probably tell the difference. You can just say G or fucking A if you want. I don't care. Okay.
Kaz, you are on this show. You are a co-host of this show.
He's
How
still
do
trying to
you
fucking
not?
finagle his
Yeah.
way
Whole
through
name
shit.
of the person. I meant like, do I have to say Mahatma or do I have to say fucking daughter of Angelina Jolie?
Dealer's choice. I'm gonna let you choose. You're gonna have to name one of Angelina's dogs.
Okay. So,
No, what you do is you say
Kids?
hackers or
'cause I
Nobel
think there's more
Prize.
kids.
That's the two things you have to say.
Can I say acid burn as an answer?
First quote.
Jesus Christ, Kaz.
That was
First
her
quote.
name in the movie, dude. Mess with the best.
I
Die
thi-
like the rest.
Quote. I think we
Angelina
all
Jolie.
want justice and equality, a chance for a life with meaning.
Nikon.
Nikon.
Gandhi.
No.
Oh, shit. I had a 50-50 shot.
Every one of these is 50-50. Yay! Nope. Turns out that was Jolie. All through history, the ways of truth and love have always won.
Bryce.
Bryce.
Gandhi.
That was Gandhi. I don't know where this quote starts. Yeah, exactly. I mean, oh no, never mind. Nope. Sorry. I've
Yeah,
been
like, do unto others.
I've been reckless, but I'm not a rebel
Cat.
without a cause. Yes.
Kaz. Angelina Jolie.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yes.
Yeah. You fucking pattered out those first three. Let's see if you change it after that.
I'm not doing it. You must not lose faith in humanity.
Kaz.
Kaz.
Gandhi.
That was indeed Gandhi. This isn't fun.
They need to do photos. They need to do a photo
Fuck.
version of this game.
I'm switching out. We're going to the get the H out of here.
Wow, come on, dude. Are you mad because I
Kaz
figured
gets
out the
appointed.
pattern?
It's the game.
Has got one.
Fucking rigged.
This
Fucking
is
That
fucking
is the
fucking
first point
scripted.
ever in the history of the Drunk Kids Gaming podcast. And we
Oh,
switched
that's
the
not my
game.
first point. How fucking dare you?
Mm,
That was
mm.
just gonna
I've
be
been on-
like a fucking landslide.
The quote, "My mother was an Earth mother."
Bryce.
Bryce.
That's Angelina Jolie.
Yes. And your final quote, "I kind of want to be a vampire."
Nikon.
Nikon.
Ruby Rock?
Yeah, just Angelina Jolie. They're just all obvious. Okay, never mind. I'm done with it. All right. This is what happens when you.
I don't want to be a vampire.
It went
I
Angelina
mean,
Jolie,
Gandhi
Gandhi. Angelina Jolie,
said it.
Gandhi. Angelina Jolie, Gandhi.
Apparently, this is what happens when I'm having a fucking time to prepare a podcast. I'm doing
You
D&D.
were off last week.
I prepared today. Nikon almost said Gandhi. No, Nikon almost said
Curtis,
Kaz.
I did almost say Kaz.
This is the hardest part of naming your buzzer is knowing your own name. It's a word game. It's called Get the H Out of Here. In this game, we're going to hint at a 2-word phrase. So the answer is a 2-word phrase, right? You're going to get the second word by removing the H from the first word.
Oh boy.
Okay? It's very
These,
easy.
these word manipulation games are very clever, but they're very complicated.
I think it's called Bryce Wins is this game.
I am going to win this game.
So, for
Is there a
instance,
pattern?
if we said Jim never,
Drop the H.
if we, for instance, said that Jim never throws out his disposable razors, I guess you could call him this. You would say that he is.
Wait, one more time?
Jim never throws out his disposable razors.
He's an order hoarder?
No, the second word has the H removed from the first word.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, shave save.
Yeah,
Nikon.
close enough. Nikon
What?
says his name. A shaver saver.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I got it.
Jesus, NPR?
It's Greg Pliska. That's what you got to blame. It's a great guy.
Oh, Greg.
Fucking got it.
Okay, all right. I get this now. I thought it would start with an H, but no, that makes more sense.
No, you just drop it.
I felt an electric jolt when I shuffled across the carpet in one of these cotton foot coverings.
Bryce.
Bryce.
Shock sock.
That's it.
Yep.
Boodle boo boo boo. Winner, winner.
Chicken kicking. Oh, sorry.
Did you see the review of this restaurant's plates? They completely trashed it. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh.
It's so bad.
You see the review of this
Restaurant's plates.
plate?
They completely trashed it.
Completely trashed.
It'd be an example of a boop boop boop. A dish diss.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This has two S's.
Dish. I don't know.
I just saved the answer. There's a small hole in my bicuspid that makes it sound like a train whistle whenever I speak.
Oh, Bryce.
Bryce.
A tooth toot.
Yes. Well done.
Tooth toot.
Yeah.
Tooth toot. New show. Come on by for tooth toot. Oh, yeah.
Tooth toot. Oh, yeah. Bobcat says there must be an NPR writer's strike.
If this one doesn't work, we're never going camping again.
If this one doesn't work, we're never going camping again?
We've been through 9 of these portable shelters already.
Oh, wow.
The number's important.
Okay. 9 of these oh, Jesus.
Oh, come on, you've got it, Kaz. Yeah, chat's got it. It's the 10th tent.
Ah, fuck off.
Oh.
That was an easy one.
God damn it.
That was tough. I thought I had tent, but I was thinking about 9 and not 10. Oh,
Yeah, I
Jesus.
immediately thought of tent, but I couldn't get an H in tent.
This one's a very short one. The clue is slap that thing.
Slap that thing?
Yeah.
Slap that thing. Oh.
Boop a doo boop a doo boop a doo.
That thing.
Boop a doo. Remove the H from the second one. You got a perfect answer. Max just saying words.
Wait, oh, Bryce.
Bryce.
This is so fucking stupid. Hit it.
Yep.
Oh.
And your last one. I went hiking and noticed a rotund blood-sucking parasite on my leg.
Wait.
Kaz.
No, never mind.
Oh, Bryce.
Bryce.
A thick tick.
Yep.
Oh, it was that.
It was
Fuck
that. What did you not? Oh my god. I thought you had it. I saw it click. Puzzle Guru Greg Pliska, everybody. Boop-a-da-boop,
I
boop.
I don't know why when I heard
myself,
blood
dude.
sucking, I thought of leech.
Thick
Yeah.
tick.
A leech?
Leesk? I don't
I
know.
was like, yeah,
I immediately went leech, and I was like, no, that doesn't work.
That was games, ladies and gentlemen.
Time for some cocktail-infused communications.
dkgWELP.
Email.
Time for my favorite part of the show. I didn't get the end of that, did I? No. There it is. Yeah, now.
No!
Everybody, it is
fuck.
email time. Yeah, if you weren't aware of it, it's not later, it's not before, it's now. We have one email.
Right. Perfect.
Another other mech says, "Oh, I forgot to send an email." And we just got another email from Puck, and it says, "Has it been 4 hours yet?"
No, not yet. Our video hasn't died yet,
not quite.
so
Not
the
quite.
call has only
Almost.
been 3 hours, so
Oh, well, almost a 3-hour call.
and then it was so basically
after
essentially
shows.
we did did 3 hours of program because we did the pre-show, which was like an hour, and then we did a
Talk
podcast.
about
then we
it
did
during
another
the show.
podcast.
You don't gotta talk about it. It's fine. Good.
But bitch, this ain't a stage show. There ain't no immersion to break.
It's
Breaking
a
my
podcast.
immersion,
Treat your
Kaz.
listeners with some respect.
All right.
I'm
Fourth wall
sorry, I didn't
breaking.
mean to break your immersion.
Kaz,
You
you're
can
gonna
ban
be
me.
banned for ruining our immersion.
Clap, 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 clap. Email section. Yeah, no, that was it. That's all the email. Oh, there's a new one. We just got a new one. I'll answer emails on the fly as they come in. This is dangerous, by the way. No, it's from California Coral. Coral says,
Coral?
just says, yo. One of these days,
Hi,
guys,
Carl.
Yo, what up, Coral?
the email section will be filled with questions, comments, and sometimes maybe, I don't know, presents. But, you know,
Clements.
can't steal other people's bits, Kaz. Yeah, that was a show. That was a quick one. That was on purpose, too. I think we did it.
I mean, it's only quick because of what we cut out.
It
Yeah,
only
look
took
at
2
that.
times
Look.
to get it.
It only took 2 tries.
Motherfuckers.
Round
you gonna get
two.
you gonna get a lot in your podcast feed this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys didn't have an episode last week.
This is the
So if
first time we
anything-
made up one.
Equalizing. Make
Yeah.
good.
There you go.
Yeah. So for all the people
But
that did
first
actually
one is
watch,
only for the Patreon subscribers.
but yeah, as always, this is a podcast. So if you could do me a favor, even if you did listen to it live here, or you're watching this on YouTube, or even on the website, subscribe to it on something. Get out your Android bananas and your whatever fruit fucking downloader,
Not my bananas.
Podbean, and download it. and subscribe to it so that we get numbers that look good and everyone's happy, and then it gets on papers and people write about it and tell their friends, and then they actually put it inside of the robot with guns that they shoot into space so that someone can listen
And then
to
we'll
it.
go to the podcast awards.
We're gonna one day
One day.
we'll be on there. We'll have a podcast award podcast about the awards.
And one day in an Apple store in New York, this podcast will be featured on one of the screens for
It's-
more than
it's still
15
there.
minutes.
What you do is you lock it and you freeze it and then you unplug the keyboard and mouse.
You fucking you throw the remote halfway across the store.
I love you
Because we
guys.
definitely did that when we all met up in New York.
As always, thank you for being here, Bryce and Nikon. Bryce, you actually pimped your thing in the other episode that we put out.
Yeah. Just check out Night Attack on Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Night Attack.
Nikon, you can pimp out whatever you choose here. If you want to see some hardcore Pubca wins.
It's 4 months until my birthday stream. You can also catch me on Twitter. I normally just @reply other people, so you have to follow a lot of people, but you can follow me @Thelordnikon.
You can see
you
that
can
below.
watch Curly for our squad PUBG games.
Squad.
I'm usually there.
Squad, yo. And mostly on
That's
this
about
podcast.
Yeah.
Claim to fame. If you want to really watch Nikon, you go get behind that window that he's got the curtain pulled back on,
Yeah.
and you watch him right there. That's what you do.
I mean, you don't want to be there all the time because shit gets weird in this room sometimes.
Especially when you get on that Tumblr.
And the show, dude.
Oh,
I don't go Tumblr.
Play the
I
music.
don't like Tumblr.
Play the music.
Someone hacked and leaked Nikon's
Just
Tumblr
saying.
preferences.
I support people who plow your streets. That's all I'm saying.
And with that,